Hello again, everyone. Edwin Lerner back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the Ascendant, Conjunct, the Black Moon, Lilith, and a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in a natal chart. They were a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy, so what I decided to do was make another series on them, in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is if you have the Ascendant, Conjunct, the Black Moon, Lilith, in a natal chart, one way it may manifest is that there may be some kind of, physical related trauma and suffering, which is the Black Moon, Lilith, connected with the physical body, which is the Ascendant. Now, I understand that most people got to endure some kind of physical related trauma to their to the body, at some point in their life, but it may be more emphasized, this aspect as opposed to others. Maybe the issues may be more intense and more serious, more enduring or frequent or what have you. If you have the Ascendant in Taurus as an example, there may be very strong issues, with the throat, the neck, the thyroid, or the esophagus. The Ascendant in Gemini could indicate maybe there's some very enduring or sustained issues, physical related issues associated with the lungs or breathing, or with the arms and nerves, such as very extensive nerve damage, as some examples. And the thing about this aspect too is that you may have a very strong passion and even an obsession or fixation, which is the Black Moon, Lilith, for matters connected with the appearance and physical body, which is the Ascendant. If the Ascendant, say, is in Libra as an example, there may be a very strong fixation and obsession with trying to remain, be very beautiful, attractive appearance. Libra rising can often be tall and elegantly formed, have model-like, looks. Libra rising can have very balanced features. Scorpio rising can be very sultry, have, be very, in terms of sexy, in terms of the, appearance, and magnetic and charismatic. Leo rising can be very flamboyant in terms of their appearance, and may often wear clothing that's very attention-seeking, as some examples. And also, too, others may see the negative manifestation of the Black Moon, Lilith placement on a first impression, which is the Ascendant. So if the Black Moon, Lilith is in Scorpio as an example, there may be very the person, the negative manifestation of the placement may include wanting to times provoke others and to incite some kind of negative response out of them in order to get that person in trouble. And there may be some vengeful or sadistic qualities of the Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio placement. And also, too, another way this aspect may be expressed is that you may expend much physical energy and vitality, which is the Ascendant, in terms of working on embracing the higher level of the Black Moon, Lilith placement. So if the Black Moon, Lilith is in Aquarius as an example, you may embrace the higher level of the placement simply by making contributions. It could be to astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, innovation, aviation, or meteorology, as some examples. Also, too, this aspect may give very intense erotic sexual energy, because you're talking about the Black Moon, Lilith, which is the very strong erotic side of the person, and the Ascendant is connected with energy and vitality. And when you integrate the two, it can indicate very powerful erotic sexual energy. If the Black Moon, Lilith, is in Gemini as an example, it may be expressed for younger people, Leo could be very, be expressed with a very grand, with a lot of, that ferocity, even in a savage way, possibly at times. Or, Aries could be very ardent and aggressive. Aries, Black Moon Lilith and Aries may like the rough stuff, so to speak. And also to a grandparent and people prominent in your early childhood, which is the Ascendant, may play, very provocative role in your life, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, if you have the Ascendant in the zodiac sign Cancer, those people, one or more of those people, I should say, may actually be a Cancer Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be those that are sympathetic, nurturing, caring, dedicated, devoted, tenacious, protective, emotional, sensitive, but also can be moody, fickle, and temperamental as well. Also, to new beginnings, which is the Ascendant, may be something that may actually put you in a strong state of fright or trepidation, which is the Black Moon Lilith. There might be certain hesitancy or reluctance in terms of embarking on new beginnings or new projects or endeavors. The thing about this is, let's say, if the rising sign is Virgo, those new beginnings may be tied in, with statistics, analytics, something connected with health, diet, nutrition, fitness. It may be doing something associated with organizations, such as being a professional organizer, or something that involves compartmentalizing things. It could have to do with defragging, computer, as an example, or something that involves dissection. Now, also to formidable adversaries, which is the Black Moon Lilith, may be people in your environment or those from your early childhood. The thing is, which is the Ascendant. Now, if you have, let's say, the Black Moon Lilith and Libra as an example, form one or more of those powerful enemies may actually be a Libra Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or simply embody the traits of the sign. It could be those that are charming, refined, balanced, equitable, may come across as peaceful, may express some kind of superficial friendliness, but may also be those that are rather ambivalent, indecisive. They may seek peace at any price, and they may also enjoy, negatively manifested. Those people may enjoy causing dissension among, others as well. And also, too, there may be much drive and motivation, which is the Ascendant, as far as working on the void in your life, which is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Sagittarius, as an example, that void in your life may be tied in with college or higher education. Maybe it's something connected with religion or expanding horizons. It could even be simply outdoor activity. It may involve something with foreign travel, as some examples. Really just having that exuberance and enthusiasm in one's life in general. Also, too, you may come across to others, which is the Ascendant, as someone that can be rather formidable, imposing, magnetic, passionate, but yet also obsessive and fixated on things as well. Now, even if your Ascendant, say, is in a more passive sign, such as, Cancer or Pisces, this energy may be such where you come across as more, more powerful to others than otherwise indicated in your natal chart. And, again, if the Ascendant is in Pisces, as an example, you may show a lot of, be very passionate regarding Piscean-related things on a first impression, whether it could be poetry, dancing, photography, spirituality, or the metaphysical, which includes astrology, as some examples. Also, too, this aspect can indicate dealing with, it could be certain coercion or abuse, in the earlier part of life. Even bullying, there may be a greater propensity for that, more so than most others. And say if it's in Taurus, it may have been something that was more persistent, or might have affected one's self-worth, more so than most people on average. And might have hurt, one's desire to have, a tranquil or peaceful environment, as an example, if it was in Taurus. Now, also, too, this aspect may bring out the darker, the dark side of the outer demeanor, which is the ascendant, the dark side being the black moon Lilith, and the outer demeanor, of course, being the ascendant. If the ascendant, say is in Capricorn, as an example, there may, bring out more of the darker side of the ascendant, such as being very cold, callous, undemonstrative, could be oblivious to others' feelings, as some examples, just thinking about oneself, taking care of one's own matters without regard, to other people. As some examples. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying stay.